Well, it's day 2 at FantasyCon. I'm Gail Z Martin, the author of the Chronicles, the Necromancer, the Summoner, the Blood King, Darkhaven, and Dark Lady's Chosen. And I'm here in Nottingham, England for the second day of FantasyCon. So come along. I have no idea the adventures we're going to have, but we're going to have a great time. All right, I'm here with Sue Rule at FantasyCon. Sue, you've got a couple of books.
I certainly have. These are the first two books in my fantasy trilogy, which goes under the collective title of Cheyenne Heritage, because it's really a sort of fake history story. So I'm hoping to share the enthusiasm I've got for them with some other people at the conference.
So you've got Cloak of Magic and Staff of Power, and where can people find you online?
You can find me online at www.shehaios.co.uk. That is spelled SHEHAIOS.co.uk.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Thank
you.
Is for Carver. And while this is occurring, there will be a launch of a fabulous new book productions by these companies. Pass me one of those to hand out. Yes, including this magnificent novel of surreal madness, Paradoxine, by Senor Qualia, who is standing there in the hairless head, and a maroon shirt, holding a camera, published by Imanian Press. An absolutely necessary book, which, while you are receiving your carver, I shall read out a paragraph from, because I know you want to get your carver, a re-edition, somewhat rewritten, of the sublime masterpiece of chess fantasy by me, called Queen Magic, King Magic, which is also published by Queen Storm of Imanian. And another extremely nifty book set in Egypt, which I have read little bits of, which is exotic, wonderful, and powerful. Furthermore, and finally, before you get your carver, there is the newest collection, which is entitled Mythangelis, a collection of stories by Queen Storm Constantine, who stands here. Now, you come and get your carver, and I will read out random...
There we go. Hey, I can indeed. Give a pan round. I can see Ian signing in my book. There we go.
Yes, we're all signing book plates for the FantasyCon anthology, and so it's just sort of bizarre, but here we are signing.
Right.
From me, because the thing I'm supposed to be signing is in Canada.
Right.
So she's just keeping us all
Just keeping everybody company.
Along.
Oh, I see Chaz hard at work as well. There we go. He's always hard at work. His mind never rests. And Ian signing mine. There we go.
Thank you.
Back at FantasyCon, and of course the hub of all excitement is here in the main bar with the book signing for the British Fantasy Society. Just about to head upstairs for a heroic fantasy panel, the David Gemmell legacy. So, and then on to the banquet tonight. But this is definitely the place where everybody is meeting and greeting, congregating, and having a wonderful time, and so am I. All right, I am with my French publisher here, Stéphane Marsan from Bragelonne, pardon my French, and he has got in his hands the cover for The Summoner in French, and all three of the first 3 books are coming out, and Dark Lady's Chosen eventually also, and that will be coming out when, Stéphane?
November.
November.
The first book, yes, and November, December, January, the whole trilogy will be published in France.
Wonderful, and where can people find you online?
Bragelonne.ifan, that's very easy, or milady.ifan. So, but if you Google Gail Z Martin France, I'm pretty sure they will find the book on the website.
Wonderful, and the covers are absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much.
Yep. You could just summon Chad.
Press again.
If only.
Still going to cook, but I think we're just going to have to soldier on, man and woman free. Right. Is everyone having a good time?
Yes!
Good. I don't know about anyone else. I'm having a fantastic weekend. You're having a good time. Great time.
So am I, but I'm on drugs.
Can we have some? Right. Obviously not.
As is traditional, I have notes. I always have notes. Right. We are here to discuss somewhere.
As is tradition, you have the wrong notes.
I have the right notes. What I don't have is the title of the panel. That's on a different piece of paper.
Since we don't have any do we go down the line and
we can
say who
introduce
we are?
ourselves. We can introduce ourselves. Yes. I am Juliet McKenna, writer of Swords and Sorcery, Wizards and Dragons, Dirty Work at the Crossroads, High Fantasy, which I have tremendous fun doing, and a gratifying number of people seem to have tremendous fun reading. So that's me.
I'm Gail Martin. I write the Chronicles of the Necromancer series, the Summoner of the Blood King, Darkhaven, and coming in December, Dark Lady's Chosen.
I'm Simon R. Green. I've written the Haven series, which is a couple of beat cops in a fantasy setting. I've done Blue Moon Rising, which is epic fantasy. Deathstalker, science fiction, The Night Side, Private Eye in the Twilight Zone, and most recently the Secret History series, which is Shaman Bond, the very secret agent.
I'm Stephen Dees. I've written the Adamantine Palace, which is dragon-based fantasy. I won't say it's heroic. I don't think anyone's very heroic in it.
I'm Stéphane Marsan. I'm leading French publisher for science fiction and fantasy. I have the privilege of publishing some of the people around here, Gail, Simon, Ian, and that's it.
I'm Ian Graham. I'm the author of a novel called Monument, and I'm just finishing off the prequel to that same book.
That's very good news.
Do you two want to go for the corner?
We'll discuss that later.
And I have now found the title of the panel, which is the David Gemmell Legend. Heroic fantasy goes from strength to strength. And Stefan has an additional qualification to be here, which is that Reginald were this year...
Well, that's it for today at FantasyCon. Join me for some of the rest of the adventures coming up soon. I'm Gail Z Martin, the author of the Chronicles of the Necromancer series with the Summoner, the Blood King, Darkhaven, and Dark Lady's Chosen. You can find me online at chroniclesofthenecromancer.com and on Twitter at Gail Z Martin.